Let me guess. You think millionaires are trust fund babies or tech CEOs? Here's the plot twist that'll rewire your brain. Most millionaires are regular people who understood one simple truth. Getting wealthy isn't about making millions. It's about keeping thousands. The average millionaire drives a Toyota, lives in a modest house, and probably shops at Costco. But that's so boring. Exactly. That's the point. While everyone's chasing Lamborghinis, actual millionaires are chasing compound interest. Here's what nobody tells you. Wealth isn't built in dramatic moments. It's built in tiny daily decisions that seem insignificant. Think about it. If wealth required a massive income, 78% of NFL players wouldn't go broke within 2 years of retirement. Because income isn't wealth. We've all been sold the same lie, that wealth is exclusive, complicated, and requires special talents. The truth? $1 million is just math, and math doesn't care about your background. Ready for the formula? Let's destroy every money myth you've ever believed. Chapter 1. The Abundance Unlock. Your brain is sabotaging your wealth. Not on purpose, but because it's running on caveman software in a modern world. Scarcity thinking made sense when resources were actually scarce. But now, it's like using a flip phone to trade stocks. Watch what happens when someone wins the lottery. Within 5 years, 70% are broker than before. The reason? They still have a scarcity mindset in an abundance reality. It's like putting premium gas in a broken engine. Here's the mindset shift that unlocks real abundance. Money isn't a pie. Someone else getting rich doesn't make you poorer. In fact, the more millionaires around you, the easier it becomes to join them. Think about your last money decision. Most people think, can I afford this? Instead of, how will this help me afford more? That subtle difference is worth about $1 million. We spend so much energy protecting what little we have. We never learn to create more. It's like gripping sand. The tighter you hold, the less you keep. Chapter 2. The Hidden Hemorrhage. Quick exercise. Count your subscriptions right now. Whatever number you have in mind, you're wrong. The real answer is at least 3 more than you think. The average person has 12 subscriptions. They think they have 4. That's 8 money vampires, sucking your wealth while you sleep. Netflix, Spotify, that meditation app you use twice. Everyone says it's only $15 a month. Famous last words of the pre-wealthy. Let's do math that'll make you sick. 8 forgotten subscriptions at $15 each equals $120 monthly. Invested over 30 years becomes $184,000. Here's what wealthy people know. Small leaks sink big ships. They audit expenses religiously, not because they're cheap, but because they understand opportunity cost. Your homework, open your banking app right now. I'll wait. Count every recurring charge. That gasping sound you just made is the sound of finding your first fortune. Chapter 3. The Coffee Conspiracy. I'm about to ruin your morning coffee, but your future millionaire self will thank me. That daily $5 latte isn't just coffee. It's $1 million decision in disguise. Let's expose the conspiracy. $5 a day, every workday, equals $1,300 yearly. Sounds manageable until you factor in compound interest. That $5 daily coffee invested at 8% returns becomes $223,000 after 30 years. Your coffee habit is literally drinking your retirement. Everyone screams they need their coffee. Nobody said quit caffeine. Make it at home for 50 cents. Same buzz, just $4.50 richer. That's $1,170 yearly. Millionaires call that seed money. The coffee conspiracy goes deeper. It's not about the coffee. It's about convenience addiction. Every time you pay for convenience, you're taxing your future wealth. Chapter 4. The Boring Gold Mine. The sexiest business for building wealth is landscaping. Wait, what? Exactly. While everyone's chasing the next app idea, boring businesses are quietly minting millionaires. Plumbing, pest control, commercial cleaning, not exactly Instagram worthy, but your bank account won't care. These businesses have guaranteed demand and zero competition from Silicon Valley. Here's the boring business secret: low competition because everyone thinks they're above it. A plumber charges $200 an hour. A lawyer charges $200 an hour. One has 6 figures in student debt, the other doesn't. The millionaire next door probably owns a pressure washing business. Unsexy, sure, but profitable. Absolutely. Stop chasing shiny objects. The path to wealth is paved with boring bricks. Find a problem nobody wants to solve. Solve it consistently, and watch your boring bank balance get very, very exciting. Chapter 5. The Skill Stack Secret. You're already sitting on a gold mine. You just don't know it yet. Every skill you've ever learned and every job you've ever had isn't experience, it's inventory. Everyone thinks they're not an expert. Wrong. You know something that someone else would pay to learn. Excel shortcuts, dog training, how to survive your mother-in-law. Someone, somewhere, needs what you know. Here's the skill stack formula. Take 2 unrelated skills, combine them, and suddenly you're unique. Good at writing and understand crypto equals crypto content creator. Love fitness and have accounting skills equals financial trainer for gyms. The beauty is, you don't need to be the best, just good enough at 2 things nobody else combines. Like peanut butter and jelly, better together. Stop waiting for permission to monetize your knowledge. Someone right now is Googling what you know. They're either paying you or someone else. Appreciate you sticking around. If you liked what you heard, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your take. And if you know someone who'd enjoy this, share it with them. Chapter 6. The Multiplication Method. Here's where broke people mess up. They think wealth comes from earning. It doesn't. It comes from multiplying. Your money should be having babies while you sleep. Remember compound interest from school, the 8th wonder of the world, yet we ignore it for scratch-off tickets and crypto gambling. Index funds beat 90% of professional investors. People claim investing is complicated. Here's the entire strategy. Buy an index fund, add money monthly. Wait, that's it. That's literally how millionaires are made. 500 a month, 8% average returns, 30 years equals 745,000. Not from genius stock picks, not from timing the market, just from being boring and consistent. The multiplication method isn't sexy, but poverty is even less sexy. Your money is either multiplying or dying to inflation. Choose multiplication. Chapter 7. The Tax Hack Handbook. Your biggest expense isn't rent or food. It's taxes. And unlike rent, this one's negotiable. The rich have a secret. They pay less in taxes, legally. They understand the rules. While you're getting a W-2 haircut, they're using every legal deduction available. Your 401k isn't just retirement. It's a 30% discount on investing. Every dollar you put in reduces your taxable income. The government literally pays you to get rich. Yet, half of Americans don't maximize it. Health savings accounts offer triple tax advantages. Triple. Tax-free in, tax-free growth, tax-free out. It's the unicorn of tax benefits, hiding in plain sight. Here's the tax truth. It's not about evading, it's about understanding. Every tax rule that helps the wealthy is available to you too. The only difference, they actually use them. Chapter 8. The Compound Code. Watch this time travel experiment. Start investing at 25 with $200 monthly. Your friend starts at 35 with $400 monthly. At 65, you have $200,000 more than they do. That's the compound code. Time beats money every time. Those 10 years are worth more than doubling your investment. Here's what breaks brains. The growth accelerates exponentially. First million takes 20 years, second million takes 7, third takes 4. It's like pushing a snowball downhill. Slow start, unstoppable finish. People claim they can't afford to invest. The truth is, you can't afford not to. Every year you wait costs hundreds of thousands. Start with $50. Just start. The compound code rewards patience, not perfection. Time in the market beats timing the market. Your future self is begging you. Crack the code now. Chapter 9. The Network Effect. Your network is your net worth. Sounds cheesy until you realize it's literally true. The average millionaire has one thing in common. They hang out with other millionaires. It's not snobbery. It's that success is contagious. You become the average of your 5 closest friends. If they're all broke, guess what? Your financial thermostat is set to broke. Here's the network hack. You don't need rich friends. You need growth-minded friends. Join communities where people discuss wealth building. Introverts actually have an advantage. Most millionaires are introverts too. Quality over quantity. One good connection beats 1,000 Instagram followers. The network effect compounds like money. One connection leads to 3. 3 lead to 9. Before you know it, opportunities find you instead of the other way around. Your network isn't just your net worth, it's your wealth accelerator. Chapter 10. The Automation Empire. Willpower is a terrible wealth strategy. Making wealth building automatic. That's what actually works. Set it and forget it. But for millionaires, wealthy people automate everything. Savings transfers, bill payments, investments, even charity. The less you think about money, the more you'll have, because emotions make terrible financial advisors. Automate 20% to savings before you see it. Can't afford 20%? Then start with 1%. Increase it 1% every month. By year's end, you're saving 12% painlessly. The automation empire runs itself. While you're binge watching Netflix, your money is moving to all the right places. No decisions, no emotions, no mistakes. Just wealth building on autopilot. Here's the automation truth. Wealthy people aren't more disciplined. They're more systematic. Build the system once. Benefit forever. Your empire awaits. Congratulations! You now know more about wealth than 90% of people. But knowledge without identity change is just trivia. Time to think like the millionaire you're becoming. Millionaires don't say, I can't afford it. They say, how can I afford it? See the difference. One closes doors, the other opens possibilities. Your words create your wealth reality. Starting today, you're not trying to get rich. You're managing wealth you're building. Act like the millionaire you'll become. Make decisions from abundance, not scarcity. Here's your millionaire homework. Calculate your freedom number, the amount invested that gives you the life you want. For most people, it's less than $1 million. $800,000 invested yields $32,000 yearly, forever. The path is simple. Shift your mindset, plug the leaks, develop income, multiply money, automate everything. Most importantly, start today. Because easy only works if you do.